Once again, welcome to the weeblounge. I am Nick, and the clan battle is in full swing. This is boss number 2, the Wild Gryphon, and in all comparison to the first boss, there's really not that much of a difference, and you can get away with probably maybe even a little less. Now, the details of this boss are really simple, and it's a lot like the first boss. It's a front line character, a single target attack, and the Union Burst hits 3. But instead of physical damage, now it's magic damage. But I'm going to tell you right now, it doesn't matter. It legit does not matter. The damage is pretty much going to be the same. You don't have to gear, towards magic defense or anything like that. It's a non-issue. It's an absolute non-issue. Let's go ahead and get in here and put together a group. Now, of course, as you're progressing through the battles, if you happen to have like the first boss dead or whatever, and you're getting to the next one, or you have already used different attacks and you've consumed different characters, well, obviously you're not going to be able to use the same characters you did in the other fights on the same day. So let's go ahead and mix it up just a tad bit here. Let's put Peko up front. She's a good tank, solid tank. You gear her up. 2 stars is just fine. She'll do perfectly good. Support, I'm always pulling in Makoto because everybody has Makoto in my guild. Everyone but me. It makes me sad. Every time I look at this, it makes me sad. Okay. All right, who up next? Well, you do need some kind of heals, okay? And with this one, there's just Peko kind of doing herself, and it's not going to work, and plus the splash damage Makoto could drop, so we're going to throw in Akino. Now, if you don't happen to have Akino, do some trial runs on your own and see if you actually need to bring a full-on healer. If you do, Chica's probably going to be the best if you're putting physical up front, because that little buff with the little spirit thingy that comes out, that'll help out. Let's see, who else? We're going to throw Mimi in because cute and bunnies, and she drops her sword, but it does a lot of damage. And let's see, do we want to... Yeah, we're going to throw in Mitsuki. We're going to put in Mitsuki because of a physical defense down mechanic that she has. So, all in all, this is going to be a pretty good group. We got some physical attack damage up. We got some heals. We got some physical defense down. Solid group. Let's go ahead and begin the trial. Now, pay attention to the front 3 characters. You'll notice that they're the only ones that are going to be taking any damage, or at least they should be the only ones taking any damage. And Peko really isn't taking much at all. No, not much. The wind goes by, front 3 characters take a little bit of damage, not all that much. And Akino, she pulls out that little jewel, holds it up there, it starts flashing, you see some tick heals, and that's more than enough to take care of this. Absolutely more than enough to take care of it. And her little attack, yeah, that's an AoE, but she's not there for the AoE. Mitsuki, she's not there for the AoE. She's there for the debuffs. The debuffs are what we want. And the object of this, remember in the clan battles, the object is to survive the fight and do as much damage as you can. It's not necessarily keeping your characters topped off in hit points. If you can survive the fight with a sliver of hit points and do it consistently in the trial runs, there you go. You're good to fight. Don't have to keep them topped. And my characters are definitely not going to keep topped. If the fight kept going for an infinite amount of time, they'd rot. But it doesn't, thankfully. And it looks like we're just shy of 300,000 damage here. Boop, boop, boop. I really do wish Peko had a little bit of a harder attack there. That's the Gryphon fight. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification button. Just like the first boss, the second boss, the feel is pretty much the same. It seems like the Gryphon, the ultimate does a little bit more damage. It doesn't really matter that it's magic or physical or whatever. That's a non-issue. You don't have to think about it. All you have to think about is keeping your tank alive and just a little smidge of heals or whatever on the first front 3 characters to keep them going. That's all you need. We'll see you in the next video.